There are two paintings in this video, if I recall, and I normally start out doing several layers of watercolor, and I had already done a few layers before she started videoing this. And so I'm just starting to add color on top of the color that I already have, which is kind of what I do. And I lose a lot of white when I do this of the original paper. So it's fun for me to go back in with white. And I was fortunate enough to come across this pen called Pashka. So anyway, here I go working with the white pen. And the thing about this white is very opaque. And so it'll mark on top of almost anything I do in watercolor. And I just like to go in and start adding some textural marks, if you would. And you can see there's an eye right there. I usually end up with an eye in my work somewhere. It just kind of happens. And I'll just continue drawing different shapes. This is the end piece of that one I was working on. Yeah. And this piece, I had just done a very little, and I have saran wrap that I had put on top of it.
You know, one of the things I found out about this white pen is that when you do that, it scratches, but it makes these cool little sprinkly little things. Hear it? And you can hear it.
Kind of looks like teeth a little bit. There's another eye in there if you didn't catch that. And that's what I love about this white pen. And I have some really light colors right now. And there's John in the background. And I will add more color. I think I'm going to start using some markers in a minute. I don't know the brand. I use a lot of different brands of markers, trying to figure out the ones I like the best. I may come back in with another pen that is a Faber-Castell. It's a brush. I love black and white. I was always a line, I always did line drawing before I really started studying color and appreciating color and understanding how color works. Because I do have a little bit of color blindness that I deal with. So I just like to come in and make some bold strokes as I work and just kind of bring out parts of the painting. I'm using a marker there that has a brush end on it.
But have no fear.
And I just use a lot of different different pens in this. There I go back with the white. When I put white on there, when I go back over it with these pens or these markers, the white comes through still. It's kind of transparent, like the watercolor, but they're markers. So, I don't ever really know. When I started this thing, I had no idea that this is where I was going. That's just kind of how I roll, I just kind of start and things just kind of happen. And this is the final piece.
It's so cool.
Wow.
Very
Nice.
cool. Very cool.